Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we're playing 2 Point Museum. We're going to continue in Passwater Cove. I like to get the 5th star of Passwater Cove, and then we're going to go up to do Elementary Shoal. So for right now, let's go to Passwater Cove.
I'm Hayley Von Trowell with breaking news on 2 Point Radio. Yes, that's the report that Wetlantian structures have risen from the ocean off the coast of the county's Marine Life Museum. There's no news on why exactly this happened, but I knew something this interesting was bound to happen eventually. Ah, what a relief.
The ground is shaking. What's going on? Finally, the Wetlandian pier is back. Years ago, it stood off the coast, marking the meeting of land and sea. Your museum has sparked major interest in marine life and re-establishing harmony. It's only right you expand onto the Wetlandian pier to celebrate the occasion. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I want to do right there. Okay, so I think I want to move some of these ruins out there.
Attempting to unravel it as
yeah, it has been so long since we did this. We're gonna pause real quick. Let's change out the doors to the Wetlandian security. I wanna because it's got the little thing. We'll do it right there. Well, we do this right there, and we can move this right there. Okay, so that gives some security there. We have these two. And so this one, it needs another wetsuit of armor. So what if we send an expedition out? Because this one's actually making money hand over fist. Okay, so we've got.
Do not feel free to get involved.
Temperate and that's tropics. Okay, so we've got those. Okay, sea turtle and a lion head. We had something over here. Don't remember what it was. Probably had another tank right here. Oh, because we had this. Okay, so this, what's up here? Spider crab and a wet wiper. What about this one? This has got a wet wiper, or a lot of wet wipers. Jeez, okay. Once aquarium rocks. Okay, you know what? We've already got 3, so you know what? We could just sell you. Okay, you are fine. You're gonna go into inventory. It's enough that if they're picky, I'm just gonna sell them. And these are all average, so I don't really care. Here's the seahorses, and then what do we have over here? We have the bull shark and the tiger sharks.
Expedition team returning from 2 Point C.
And I have enough that I can do probably one more tank like over here. perfect. Let's... Where are we putting this? Right over here. Okay, what do you want? You just want to be near another wetsuit of armor. You are fine. You're boring. Whatever. We're gonna do... a security sticker.
Guests waiting to buy a ticket are asked to bear with us indefinitely.
That's how I ended up with so many of those. Yeah, there's the Halifax ones. Let's see. Marine life. Yeah. Pristine wetsuit of armor. We're gonna sell these guys. We have open wet. Okay, I haven't even done this yet. Farm 10 fish. We can just pin that. Pin. All right. So this one we need to provide 30 dream guests with their dream visit. That's just going to happen over time. Click 75,000 from donations. That'll just happen over time. Complete an expedition to downtown Atlantis. We're fixing to do that. Complete expedition to Gelatinous Gorge. Activate buzz bonuses on 90% of marine life exhibits. So I need to go through and check to make sure that I'm actually doing that. And farm 20 fish. That will also happen in time. So... do we have... no. Okay. We've got to find Atlantis, which I believe is down here somewhere. There we are. No, that's Volcanic Springs. Oh. But I need a prehistory exhibit. What can I get? Tropical fish and ancient inventions. I'm intrigued. Okay, but I gotta get a prehistory person to do that. Hold on. Let's see what else is down here. Farm 1 niguri fish. Set up expedition. Okay, we need... hold on. Someone with 2 pilots. Or we're risking MIA. Like this, not too concerned about.
Does not belong on the floor.
We need pilot wings. Although what I could probably do is also look to see... choose dread or no. Okay, neither one of those are good.
Joining me now is linguistics enthusiast Tungsten McBlowfish, who claims he's discovered an
Takes longer
ancient,
breaks. How
long-lost
would you be able to
language.
tell?
I have indeed, Haley. I found a scroll inscribed in an ancient text at my local supermarket. After years of study, I'll now read it aloud for the first time in millennia. Uf denem weg nach Haus von der Arbeit Vögis bit nick noch Milch, Sardellen, ein mittelgroß Zitron und Bohnen mit Springen.
Don't forget to pick up milk, pilchards, a medium-sized lemon, and...
All right, we're just going to sell that one.
Won't. But what's my weekly shop got to do with this incredible linguistic discovery?
See, it's things like this that make me not want to get out of bed in the morning.
I kind of want to build the entire museum over here on the pier. Don't know how well that would go. I mean, I know there's plenty of space over there.
Guests are reminded to hope for the best and expect something else. Thank you.
You know what? This fish. Numb drop. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, we're gonna look at Clifford.
Don't do anything funny.
What's training survey skills? Yeah, I'm thinking about starting this building over. I might restart this building too.
Cafe requires assistance from assistant. Thank you.
I'm gonna wait a little bit longer until before I do that.
School trip arriving soon. That's your warning. Okay.
Okay, because it looks like, okay, the entrance in and out of the map is over here. So I could move the entrance to be like right here. Oh man, I'm getting ideas.
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home.
Open training menus. Where are you in? No. Okay. Right now, that's just kind of like a, this is just kind of like a specialty area. I still don't know what I want it to be up here. I really kind of like the idea of just having the admin stuff up here.
Guests are reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
So if I pause it, I'm gonna have to. I was hoping the guy would actually train, but I don't think he just wants to sit and chill.
Imagine a place filled with things you could never afford. Whoa! Countless, priceless artifacts from every
Oh,
corner
there
of the
it
world.
goes.
Oh, locked away for safekeeping. Well, keep imagining. Oh, Jumbo Museum. The museum for big spenders.
Unlock the 5 plots. Yeah, we need to do the Wetland and Pier, but I need to get him out. Oh no, this one was the one that I was trying to get him to do. We could do that one and that one. $15. Do we have? No. Back. Oh, we can do XP. That's fine.
To the cafe. That's where you work now. Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
I think he finished that. I think I am going to end up pausing. No,
Guests
I'm gonna wait till this gets back.
not to think too hard about their route through the museum. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
And then we're gonna do some redecorating. Where are any of my security guards?
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
All right, let's take that down to regular speed. Reward. Let's open the crate. Hopefully we got... Great, we have the Pristine. Let's place that exhibit. Hold on. No, it goes up here.
From thieves. No one
aquarium's at full capacity. Of course it is. This one, yeah, because we need to get rid of some of these wet wipers.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Okay. Inventory. This can go in here now. Okay, good. That's all good. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pause. And yeah, we're going to take this and we're going to sell 6,002 active tour. Hold on. What do I have?
To give shop. Sell, sell, sell.
I think that was it. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Cell building. 5,000. Yeah, whatever. Cannot undo this action. Buildings will be sold. Yeah, there we go.
Time now for another educational slice of trivia. Did you know that today marks the 3rd anniversary of the disappearance of renowned scientist Dr. Miriam Saltbeam, who was last seen boarding a plane clutching a suitcase full of research funding? Local search and rescue teams speculate that she may have used the money to construct an invisibility ray, which would explain her disappearance. Wish I could make this part of the show disappear. Here's another tune to hopefully completely take your mind off what you just heard.
Guests struggling to find donation stands are asked to look harder. Or we could add more. Vandals. Caught vandalizing. We stopped them, obviously. Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Oh, I probably do need a bathroom, don't I? I need a camera room. There's that one and that one. Okay. You know what? I'll just make my own again.
Guests found
Fresh food dispenser.
handed over for mulching.
Do there. That should get all of that up. Okay. Camera room.
Attention. Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
There's that. Let's see. There. I was going to have a second door right there. I'm going to do donuts. Coffee. Radar.
Attention. If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse. You could have gone already.
The periscope. And don't think I have anything else unlocked.
Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are right on the edge.
Now, what I could do... Here's what we could do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bathroom right here.
Guests should stop feeling paranoid. Unless you're a thief, you can keep going.
We'll do a door right there. And we'll just have like that. We'll have we'll do toilet. We'll have a hand dryer.
Welcome back. Before we go,
we
we've
can
got time to return to Monty Barnett's attempt to untangle
do that,
the
and we'll just have
legendary
four sinks up
Guardian
here.
knot live on air. A feat which, according to legend, will imbue him with unlimited power. Monty, Monty, can you hear me?
There we go. That's 5. We can do that.
Better luck next time, Monty. Proof, if ever it were needed, that you should never send a man who wears slip-on shoes to untangle a knot. Mercifully,
Go on
that's all
break
we
if
have
you're
time for.
tired.
I've been Hayley Von Trowell, and you've been listening to Digging Deeper.
Announcement. Our educational merits are being inspected.
Do that. We'll have a staff door right there. And then over here, we're going to do a couple of benches. Feel like security output over here. And then we'll have some food. Burp and probability.
Warning. Toilet facilities are currently overwhelmed. We apologize
Here, we'll
for
put
any
a
inconvenience or incontinence.
coffee shop there. And we'll do a map kiosk.
Restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Should we put... We'll put the map kiosk right there. And a place to sit
Announcement. Randall caught in
right
the
there.
act. What a bad guest.
Of course you would do that. All right. Now I need to make sure that everything I have here has maximum stuff. Near any bin, wants marine life decoration, and near any kiosk. So let's do a Wetlandian bin. any kiosk and marine life exhibits. Okay, you want
Donation stands
marine life decoration, Wetlandian column. Please tell me this is...
announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guess.
Oh, yeah, okay. Marine life decoration. Does that... Near a great quality. Okay. I don't have... this must not be... Yeah, this is just average. Okay. So let's add some columns.
Museum security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
Okay, that's the kiosk. This thing.
Sell more tickets if someone worked in the ticket booth.
Okay, we just need to have a better... Actually, hold on.
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them.
There.
Obviously.
Kind of hidden back there, so it's but it still should be, yeah, perfect. Okay, do I have work zones? I do not have any work zones set up. Perfect, that's fine.
Cheesy Gubbins family of snacks. Cheesy Gubbins Zero. 0 calories, 0 cheese.
Do an aquarium right here.
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home.
Okay, what do we need? We need first, I need to make sure that we've got fresh flake dispenser. Filter.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
And that one there, yep. We'll do some sunken Wetlandian gold.
Museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
And we can do some seagrass. Okay, there's that one. Now let's go through and really quickly, before we put anything in there,
You're prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have.
no, that's tropical climate. I want this to be...
Thieves escaped with one of our exhibits, a bit like that film.
I mean, we're gonna add a zone. Outer entrance. Assign staff. Security. I did not realize I needed to do that. Yeah, okay. Okay.
There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Actually, let's do...
Wolf on 2-Point Radio. You're dialed into 2-Point Radio.
Haven't even gotten to the point where I'm decorating yet, and
Things aren't always as they seem or how they sound. Why don't you think about what you know and what you can trust while you listen to this next song?
figures. Okay.
Guests should stop feeling paranoid.
Hold on, let's just do this. Clown. think the flying fish is fine there. Yeah, the flying fish is just going to be upset if... Floating fish. Yeah, we're good with that.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
Okay.
Someone is stuck in the museum. They may need dislodging.
2 escaped. Yeah, we can view offers. We'll get the cheesy gubbins. Yeah, fine. I have to go back in here. Yeah, accept offer.
Staff require a training room if they're ever going to improve.
Okay, see, there's those fish. Let's then go in and do another aquarium.
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera.
Okay, then let's go through and do, we want egg cup there.
Announcement. Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience.
And then the last one.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
I don't think I have enough to do... No, I don't have enough to do that. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to put in...
Ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
Flamboyant fish. I'm going to sell some of these wet wipers.
I was kind of sick over the weekend, feeling a little dizzy, experiencing some headaches, producing much more light than usual. Doc told me I had lightheadedness. Next thing you know, they're unscrewing my head. replacing it with a new one. Still feeling out if they got the right model.
Then I think we do... No. I take it back. That goes here. The aquarium's filled. Okay. This one. Yeah, if those are just average, we're just gonna sell them.
Museum security are
Okay.
operating in this area.
Now let's get
Isn't it?
painted portside fish. That's just average anyway. Put it in there. Let's do a small one, like right there.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
We have moles. Of course we do. And they're holding it for ransom. Yeah, we want it back. Except do that for right now. Yeah, decoration buzz, nothing. Okay.
Announcement.
We need
Guests should not let the atmosphere ruin their museum experience. Announcement. Our collection of space exhibits is being inspected.
There's that molar. Got him. Okay.
Do not worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
Okay, I need to do decorations. Marine life.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
Okay, what else do we have? We have this thing. Decoration, that, okay.
Attention, the museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
I don't suppose we could do that, could we? No, of course not. Oh, we have the ocean buoys too. This is a modded item. So there's the other one.
Get off your phone! But Mum, I've only been on it for 9 hours.
If your kids won't get off their devices,
Okay, that's probably what we're going to be able to do for now.
so slow, so frustrating. Your kids will have no choice but to do something else with their time. SlothNet, when slower is better.
And I'll do something like over here, like actually have like maybe like the boat or have like maybe like a series of boats. That would be cool.
To be less useless and more useful. Guests are stuck in the museum.
Okay, so we have is this where we had the flamboyant fish? Yeah. Do I have any others? No. Oh, here's the archway ruins. There. Now, hopefully... Yeah, so I've got a couple artifacts here.
Attention. It doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits.
Let's do... that mural, and then we're gonna do... shipwreck mural. Right there.
Museum security are watching for your safety. Do you feel safe?
Have that, and then we'll do another donation bin, like right there. Then we can also do a wall right there with a door. This one, I'm gonna remove that. I just want it to be a little bit, I want it to actually be flush. There you go. So it's literally just a staff thoroughfare. To get over here, should do something else right there, but we're gonna have
Botany exhibits should not cannot be turned into meaningful salads.
All right, let's put in the aquarium right there. That looks good.
Prevented from escaping.
Okay. What fish do I want to put in here? I could put in bull sharks. I could put in lionheads. I have lionheads and hermit turtles. Which would mean I would actually need to do 1, 2, 1, 2.
Museum security are operating in this area.
There we go.
It's a bit tense, isn't it?
Hermit turtle and the lionhead fish. Oh, you hate the flake food. Oh, that sucks for you. Can we do someone that does that? Yeah, there we go. Let's do XP.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. We're back on 2 Point Radio, whoever we are. You're listening to the recently removed and more recently replaced face of Harrison Wolf. I'm supposed to read something from a listener now, but the paper looks blank. Must be my new eyes. Those mad scientists can take my words.
And last one.
Silence my voice.
Attention, there may not be enough information stands. Guests are feeling bemused.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Can I get some grass in first? I want to make sure that these are all up. I just want to make sure. I was like, this is like, I don't want to deal with this. There.
The expedition team are back on dry land.
There we go. And we can do that one, and we do this one. What if we throw in that one?
Guests are reminded that we are monitoring the exhibits. You just happen to be on camera. Announcement.
Yeah. announcement. Let's cut over to the other thing. Was it epic? Okay.
Stolen
We'll
exhibit
place.
has been retrieved from thieves. No
Yeah, they hate that food dispenser. Okay. Okay. Then what we might do is we might eventually just keep this as, I think, as much as I like having those together, I think I'm just going to do this as a turtle one. And I got to figure out what to do with the lion. I might do the lion up there.
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
Oh, I did not decide what I wanted to do. Oh, we have our first lion head. We have our first lion head baby. It's okay. It's just, it hates the fresh. Or I could keep that as a so I could either keep this as a lion head
Litter does not belong on
or a
the
turtle.
and yet,
I don't know which one I want it yet.
vandals caught vandalizing.
We have not done anything towards these goals. Oh, we can purchase this plot. We need to do that one. I thought we went down there. Oh, we can purchase this plot. And we can purchase this plot. Let's go down to this one, which is downtown Atlantis. Can we do this one yet? Okay, I needed someone who had 2 pilots. Do I have an assistant that has 2 pilots? I do not. I think that was one that I was in the middle of training.
Do you feel safe?
I don't have... No, I don't have the training thing. We're just gonna put my training room in that. This is like my favorite training room that I've built ever. Just put it right there. We'll just put this right there. Okay, I need someone who is either... Yep, you can do 2 pilot wings, and you could also get another pilot wing.
False alarm. There are 2 sides to every story and every piece of paper. The question was on the back. Sorry about that, Michelle. I can read you loud and clear. Let's see. I don't have a question, but could you put a blank piece of paper on Harrison's desk and see what happens? Pretty freaky. I hope you got what you wanted. That's our show, folks. Time to ice my new face.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
Oh, here we're gonna do... So if they're hungry, then there is... There we go. let's see. No, I don't think we have. Oh, we do have the ability to put that there. And we can have a small little fountain right there.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
This is the one that I want. Marine bubble.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
See, now if I what I need is I need more. So let's go to some botany. And I really want some tropical plants, but those are going to require, these require heat. Those require cold. I think we can get them here. Yeah, let's do that. It's storm season. What if we... Oh, we need... Yeah, we could do that. That's going to involve having to have a prehistory expert. Supernatural. Let's do this one. There we go. And then if we don't have that, so that's fine. We'll just do, we might as well just haggle it down.
Worry about museum surveillance. There's a camera in here, and you don't hear me complaining.
I think I just want to do like some boats or some other stuff here. Spend a combined 200 prehistory and botany buzz. Have I found this one yet? I have not, but it's over here. Okay.
Requires restocking. There's nothing to buy.
So this is basically, you come in, you go through here, this short little thing, and then you come out here and then you go to the second building that's got the aquarium. What else do I have up here? These are my cold. Tiger and bull shark, which I kind of want to be about that big at least. Do we have... There.
attention. If you touch a botany exhibit and become unwell or otherwise digested, the museum is sorry, but not.
Yep, and they got sick. I'm hoping that they get better. Perfect.
Responsible. Expedition complete. So what's in the box?
All right, do we have anything here? Security sticker? Yeah, we'll put one of those in. We do need to do this near any marine life exhibit. I may not be able to keep it there. Okay, so we can put this like right there instead. Oh, that instantly goes all the way up to 3. Okay, so then we need add that.
This is a message from 2 Points Department of Culture. Every day.
Here, then this can go like right here.
Wow. And learning more and more about
What does that want? Near, yeah, it's not, that's not gonna happen.
No, sorry, one more time. Visit a 2-Point museum today. Enlightenment starts here.
All right, but I think we do have, I think we have the, where we can do the Wetlandian. Set up that expedition. Right, no, that's not a drop. This one? Yeah, downtown Wetlantis. All right, now we can do this. And we can have that. Plus 15, I can deal with that. Let's go ahead and let's just get them some extra XP. Let's go. And we're going to find out what they're going to bring back in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.
Good luck to our team departing on an expedition.